Okay, in this video, I'm gonna talk about a specific vision, and hopefully, hopefully I won't fuck it up too bad by being too narrow in scope and leaving out some important details or whatever, but I don't have a lot of details on this one, and I can't post it on Facebook right now because I'm in Facebook jail for the next 7 days. So there's a freeze on all my Facebook activity. So the only place this video would appear for now would be YouTube. So about this particular vision. Okay, so I'm gonna try to communicate it well without fucking it up. If I'm not misunderstanding, there's a situation with a man. This is either a very physically strong man, and he might be muscular, he might not be. I'm not really sure. And what's going on with this man is that he has a situation, and I guess if I wanted to explain his situation from a Chinese perspective, if I explained it from a Chinese perspective, it the Tao either already left him on Saturday, or the Tao might leave him tomorrow on Yom Kippur or on January 1st. Yom Kippur is the start of the Hebrew New Year, I think. So maybe the Tao might leave him tomorrow and not on January 1st, since tomorrow's the Hebrew New Year. And that's if it didn't already leave him Saturday. Cause see, I'm not clear on the timing. I don't know. Like it. Well, anyway, the timing was either Saturday or it's tomorrow. One of the two. I don't know. And like I'm going based on the book of Genesis chapter 40 and 41 time marker symbolism. But the Chinese words is the best way I can kind of describe it, I guess, without really having a lot of supporting detail. I'm not doing the multiculturalism thing. I'm not, but I'm just using words I have access to try to explain what I'm trying to talk about. So either Saturday, which was just, a couple days ago, or sometime tomorrow, which is the Hebrew New Year, the Tao is going to leave a man who is either very physically strong or very muscular, one or the other. And what happens is when the Tao leaves a person, meaning when the good part, the good, righteous, or holy part of a person's soul leaves them, they experience illness, misfortune, and death. And when the good or holy part of a person's soul leaves them, it's because they committed a very, very evil act. Okay? And, this is just based off of what I read on Google while trying to describe something. And in the case of this man who might be experiencing illness and misfortune, the illness and misfortune that begins for him either Saturday or tomorrow on Hebrew New Year, or January 1st on the Roman calendar New Year, one of those three. The period of misfortune and illness for him, I think it's supposed to last for 3 years. Now I don't know why only half of a body was shown in the symbolic vision. Half a body, maybe it means 1 day or something. Because I know if it was a full body, that would mean a full year, but a half a body, what is that? What is that, a day? Is that 6 months? So anyway, I guess maybe for a period of either a year and a half to 3 years, he would be very, very ill and have many misfortunes, which maybe might lead to his death. It either leads to his death or maybe he might recover or something. I don't know. But he made a very, very evil decision. And he's got illness, misfortune, and death coming. And this is an evil man. Someone accused him of rape. So someone accused him of a rape. I don't know if he's guilty or not, but someone's calling this guy a rapist. I'm not calling him a rapist. I'm not the one doing it. But someone else accused him of rape, and it wasn't me at all. I didn't do it. So he's trying to wage warfare in a very, very, very refined way. He's trying to wage warfare against me, and I'm not the one accusing him of rape. I'm not the one spreading his personal business. I'm not going to say who I think it might be. But if this is about who I think it maybe might be, if it's about that person, it's probably his wife did it. And she just want him to think it was me. That wasn't me. I ain't never accused that dude of nothing, but if it's not who I think it is, if it's somebody else, then I can't say. I don't know. But yeah, there's a specific dude who's trying to wage warfare against me in a very, very refined, very sophisticated way. The Tao, which is a Chinese concept that I'm trying to use to explain this. The Tao, the good, righteous, or holy part of this strong man's soul, it either already left him Saturday, or it leaves him tomorrow on the Hebrew New Year, or it leaves him January 1st on the Roman calendar New Year. And he has illness, misfortune, and death. Or maybe illness, misfortune, and recovery. And I'm not really sure how to interpret the time marker symbolism. Not really clear on that. I don't know if it's a period of a year and a half. I don't know if it's a period of 3 days. I don't know if it's a period of 3 years. I really don't know. And I really can't say with certainty who the symbolic vision is about. Even if I could say with certainty who it's about, I still wouldn't have the freedom to name names because, America does not really truly have full freedom of speech like the Constitution says. even if I did know with certainty who specifically the symbolic vision is about, if I said that name on the internet, it'd probably be 10 people trying to threaten to shoot me over just talking about this issue. They'd probably be trying to blame me, trying to say it's my fault. And it's not my goddamn fault. Whether this motherfucker's somebody who I might know personally, or whether it's somebody who I don't know personally, or might only met one or two times, or maybe never met him, whoever this individual is who's trying to wage war against me in a very, very sophisticated way, basically trying to turn himself into an enemy, because a lot of people do that. A lot of people who are spoiled and just real spoiled, real arrogant, and ain't got no real discipline. He's trying to do that. And so if the Tao leaves him, if the good, righteous part of his soul leaves him, then that's illness, misfortune, and possibly his death if he doesn't recover from it. And I'm not promoting the whole interfaith thing, because for every good that I've seen come out of that, I can also see where there's some evil things that have come out of it, that as well. Very, very evil. So I'm not advocating for or against the whole interfaith thing, because I know what great evils and scams and abuses and just horrific shit can come out of that just as much as the good. I'm not speaking for or against that, but whoever this person is, who is a man, a very physically strong man who may or may not have big muscles, whatever might have happened to him on Saturday or sometime this week already, whatever might have already happened this week on Wednesday or Saturday to him, whatever might happen to him tomorrow on Hebrew New Year, or which is Judgment Day, or on January 1st, whatever already might have happened to him, or what might happen to him later on one of those specific days, if the Tao, the good, righteous part of his soul, has left him to result in his misfortunes and illness and maybe his death, that is his fucking fault. That's his personal business. He knew he was wrong before he did whatever shit he was doing, and he probably did a whole lot of other wicked shit that didn't have nothing to do with me before he even met me. Because with most people who do that to me, 9 times out of 10, that man or that woman, when people do that shit, they already done had a whole lot of other people who they done foul and dirty to extremes, and not out of no desperation, not out of no need, just because they just wanted to do the shit. So whatever may or may not have already happened to that guy this week, whatever might happen tomorrow, whatever might happen January 1st, because I'm not clear on the whole timing thing, the timing symbolism. I'm not sure how to read that. But, whatever happened, that's his goddamn fault. That ain't my fucking fault. I'm a civilized human being, and this individual, I'm not 100% sure who he is, but maybe he might be exhibiting some not so civilized tendencies or behaviors, but trying to express it in a more refined way, even though maybe he's just a savage. I'm sorry to put it like that, but some individuals, they just want to be derelict. They just want to be a savage, and maybe he might be that. And I don't know if he really raped someone or not. I'm not the one who accused him of raping anybody. If I don't know, I'm not sure who the person's name is or anything like that. But if it's who I think it might be, his wife accused him.